Hello everyone. As most of you may know, my name is Derek. I'm a licensed wealth strategist here with Paradigm Life, and I wanted to take a little bit of your time and share with you the main five benefits of the perpetual wealth strategy. This strategy is so unique and so refreshing to people that I thought it might be valuable to share the main reasons why people have so much confidence in this account for their retirement, and really why it's going to provide living benefits as well as death benefits for you throughout your life. The main vehicle that we use in order to achieve this strategy is a strategically designed dividend paying whole life insurance policy. It allows us to achieve all five benefits that I'm going to go over with you. Let's dive right in. The first major benefit that this type of vehicle offers is guarantees. The two parts that I'll highlight today are about guarantees are growth and loan provision. With growth, every single year, no matter what happens in the stock market, real estate markets, any market out there, there's going to be growth that will be credited to your account. Every single year, you will know the value will be bigger than it was the previous year, and that growth is guaranteed. I'd say down to the penny. Not only that, but it's actually contractual. So before getting started with one of these accounts, um, we'll sit down and go over exactly. You'll know what the balance will be 10, 20, 30 years down the road, because there's no corrections and volatility like you'll find in the stock market. The second aspect of the guarantees is a guaranteed loan provision. In the typical world here in the United States, when someone has a need for immediate money, they typically go to a bank or credit union. This looks like applying for a loan. I don't know if you've ever applied for a loan. Maybe you have, but of course that comes with a lot of uneasy feelings. They're going to look at your credit score. They're going to ask what your repayment structure will look like. There's a lot of questions like, how's this all going to work, and what will my interest be? How much am I losing by going to the bank and taking some of their money? When you go through a loan provision using the perpetual wealth strategy, there's no approval process. There's no credit approval, credit check, income verification. You don't even have to cut off an arm or a leg. It is going to be guaranteed using the cash value, which is really the balance of your vehicle here. The insurance company is going to use that as collateral, and will always offer it back to you. Let's get into that a little later. The second benefit is safety. And the reason that it's safe is because the very specific type of company that we work with is a mutual company. You might already know that a mutual life insurance company is simply a company that's owned by its participating customers. So you cannot buy stock, it's not publicly traded, it's owned by its policyholders. So when you buy a strategically designed dividend paying whole life insurance policy, you become a co-owner of the company that you're working with. And every time that company earns profits, those profits are paid back to policyholders in the form of dividends. It's technically not guaranteed like the growth aspect, but these companies we've been with, they've been around for well over 160 years into the 1800s, and they've paid business every single year that they've been in business. So their track record is perfect, and well before the 401k, and a lot of other financial instruments that have evolved in the United States to solve for retirement. So we'll jump right into this, which I was getting into with access to cash value. Typically, it's going to be up to 100%. There are several financial vehicles that you can put money into. A lot of them have restrictions on what you can do. Common ones are 401k, IRAs, 403bs, or any other type of retirement account. The main similarity between these accounts is that the money is meant to be there to grow and accumulate, so it can be there down the road for your retirement. Because of the loan provision inside of these accounts, you're able to use your funds as collateral for a loan instead of having it tied up and not available as it might be in the stock market or 401k. This allows the money to continue to accumulate inside the policy at the same interest rate that it was in the previous, with the loan coming from the insurance company. You'll typically have access up to 100%, depending on which companies we work with. and is there for emergencies. We can get into that more on an additional policy loan video, but it's extremely important. The fourth aspect is tax benefits. The money you put into a policy, it's put into in the form of a premium, and it's deposited after tax, which is different from other retirement accounts because you're able to deduct the taxes from the amount you contributed. So with a 401k, it's going to be or before you earn the money, but it's simply deferred. The IRS won't let you off the hook that easy. This one is actually the opposite. So you pay taxes on its way in, and you're able to access the cash value and the death benefit completely income tax free. The cash value grows and accumulates tax free, and you can access this money for the rest of your life tax free. What a beautiful way to grow money for retirement. Um, since this is a life insurance policy, there is the death benefit. And you can go further into that. I'd be happy to go into that with you. It's also paid out to your beneficiaries, income tax free. You might think this sounds like a Roth IRA, and it actually is. This is how Roth IRA account values have been treated for years. However, you don't have the limitations that you would have with a Roth. Roths say how much you can put in and how much you can take out without tax penalty, whereas this is essentially dollars in, dollars out, kind of an approach. So you really do have a lot of control. The fifth major benefit I would say on this policy is that everything is contractual and everything is completely private. When you open one of these policies with one of the mutual companies that I work with, you have very specific protection with the money that you're accumulating in the cash value, and also the death benefit. When I say protection, I'm specifically talking about creditors, bankruptcies, divorcees, any type of creditor or garnish that's trying to be put on you is completely private. Really, I think that between you and the insurance company are the only two people that will ever know the balance of your account, kind of like an offshore account almost, but different regulations. So the insurance industry is regulated at a state level. Because of that, there's different policies. There's different, especially with the tax benefit area. The liquidity and the safety and guarantees, all that is going to be across the board, at least for residents of the United States. I think I'd say taxes is where your individual state is going to differ a little bit. And I'd love to sit down with you and discuss that. While I'm not a CPA or tax professional, I can certainly design this account for you in your best benefit. So give me a call. Once again, I'm a licensed wealth strategist here with Paradigm Life, and all my information can be found at the bottom. And I'd be happy to work with you. Thanks, and have a great rest of your day.